Hi, I'm Kia Hudson, and this is my fuel story. I grew up in church my entire life. My parents are pastors. I was just really lost and confused on just who I was. I went through a season of my life where I really rebelled in high school. I looked towards everything except for God. I was looking more towards my friends and partying and just wasting my life for 3 or 4 hours a night, just being me, just being myself. And so I was coming to Faith Gen, and I heard about Fuel. And so I came to Fuel, and my life was just radically changed. I was no longer just being religious. I was finally face to face with someone that loved me unconditionally, someone that knew me before I even knew who my parents were, before I even became a pastor's kid. The Lord knew who I was. And I had this love encounter with God that I can't even explain, really. It's something that you can't really put your words to. It's just, I know this is Jesus, and I'm looking directly into his eyes right now, and I know that he loves me so much that I'm going to give up everything. I'm going to stop partying, wasting my life. I'm going to fully pursue God, and I'm going to fully pursue my purpose, and that's to be with him. And that's what Fuel did for me. But when I saw all of these radical teenagers my age just pursuing Christ in worship and in different areas at Fuel Conference 2011, I was like, man, this is cool. Serving the Lord is all right. Just being around kids that weren't ashamed of Christ really did something for me and my youth group. We, for the first time, didn't feel like we were at a place. We felt like this is where we belong, right here in God's presence. And it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what your background is. As long as we're all here about going after God and going after his presence, that's all that really matters. And that's what I felt here at Fuel. After Fuel, I just became so on fire for God. It wasn't something that was fake. It wasn't something where I cried and had an emotional experience at the altar on Sunday or Friday night, and I went back on Monday and did something different at school. It was something that really changed my life, and I started just telling everyone about Jesus. I was bringing so many kids to church. I mean, these are people I was partying with. Like, we were getting high and drinking together, and I was bringing them to church, and we were all, receiving Christ together. And so I just started really going out and evangelizing and winning souls for Christ. I gotten back into my passion and my heart for writing. My youth group and I, we were faithful kind of members of Faith Gen. It was kind of different for us because our youth ministry hadn't really taken off yet. And so we had been coming to Faith Gen week after week, and when we went to Fuel, that just kind of sealed the deal for us. We were no longer just gonna, play with God anymore. And so our youth group, we just got really on fire for God, and now we're doing events and things like that to go and reach as many youth in our area down south in New Jersey as we can. And that wouldn't have happened if we didn't go to Fuel. We had no fire at all. We were tired of youth coming in and leaving, or youth leaders not believing in us and things like that, to where we just got burnt out. But Fuel really fueled us to go back out and to reach our community and to reach the youth in our area. My name is Kia Hudson, and this is my Fuel story.